Drones pose a serious risk to firefighting efforts, and we've seen it already when a super scooper actually hit a drone on Thursday.
Yeah, let's bring in CBS Colorado's Dillon Thomas. Dillon, you heard from the FBI today about what they're saying about all this and doing.
And they're taking a lot of seriousness into looking into who was flying this drone. And they know it wasn't a professional pilot. A professional pilot would have a professional license like this one right here to be able to fly through the FAA. And they would also know that they would have to have their drone professionally registered through the FAA as well. This one was not registered, and they believe it was a recreational pilot who was flying the drone at the time. Now, for days, we have been seeing an extensive aerial attack on this fire, with several helicopters and planes dropping both water and fire retardant on both the Palisade and the Eaton fires. But these photos from the FBI show what happens when someone illegally flies a drone into an FAA restricted flight zone and then ends up hitting one of those planes. It caused enough damage to put a hole in the plane, removing it from the fleet of aircraft that otherwise would have been out saving homes. Now, the FBI is searching for the pilot of that drone. They say it was recreational, as a professionally licensed pilot once again would have registered their drone and been identified easily. The fact that this was not a professional drone makes it a little more difficult to identify who was flying it, right?
It does, but through our investigation, we're going to try to determine those facts. We're going to look for serial numbers. We're going to try to identify fingerprints and DNA to try to put those pieces back together as part of our investigation.
Now, when it comes to that investigation, they are lucky. They do have the pieces of that drone that you saw in the photos. They have collected those. It appears to be a DJI, which is a brand of drone. It appears to be one of their drones, and they are going to be collecting it, as he just said, looking for the DNA evidence that might be on it, any fingerprints. But in the meantime, they're asking for the public's help to help identify who was the pilot of this drone. Anyone with information can call 1-800-CALL-FBI, or if they prefer to do it online, they can go to tips.fbi.gov. We should note the person who was flying this drone could potentially face felony charges. Reporting live in Los Angeles, Dillon Thomas, KCAL News.
And Dillon, something I learned in the past few days from Mike Rogers at the desk is that when you do have a drone, if you follow it correctly, you won't be able to fly in these restricted airspaces. In fact, people have to essentially download a software to bypass that restriction. So it almost makes it feel like we don't know the reasons, but that it was no accident.
Yeah, and that's correct. In order to get that DJI drone flying, you have to use the DJI app. And when you launch the app to get ready to fly the drone, you're actually watching through the viewfinder on your phone. That's serving as a little viewpoint of where you are. And as you're about to take off, when they have these FAA restrictions for a flight area like this fire zone right now, it will actually pop up saying you are not allowed to fly right now unless you have prior authorization from the FAA. And then in order to take off, you would have to put in there that you got the authorization, and technically it's as easy as lying and saying, yes, I got it, and then you're taking your own risk there. So likely that somebody had lied in order to get that drone to take up, because their range on them is only a couple miles at best. They say they can do 4 or 5 miles, but in reality, you should only be seeing it roughly within like quarter, half mile where you are. So in theory, the pilot of that drone was probably nearby as well.
Yeah, and those potential felony charges really highlight the dangerous situation that this was causing and the seriousness of all of this. Dillon Thomas, thank you so much.